This is my very first podcast. Let's tea about it. But tonight, I will not be the host. We have author, entrepreneur, social media personality, Miss Nika B in the motherfucking building.
Hey
What's
y'all.
good?
Hey Tay.
Hey
I'm good.
girl.
Yes.
So girl,
So
what we got on the menu tonight, girl? You want to tell the people a little bit about you?
yes. So I am Nika. My name is Tanika, but my socials is Nika B Poppin. Nika B Poppin is NEKABPOPPN. I'm on YouTube and TikTok as Nika B Poppin and also Facebook. So if you want to keep updates on me, you can follow me there.
Word. Make sure y'all go follow her.
What inspired you to start creating content?
So basically, I started creating content back in 2018. And I used to do makeup, but I wasn't doing makeup like that. And I used to see this guy named Star Milan doing makeup. And I used to think like how good he looked, how perfect his makeup was, the big brows. And I was like, if he could do it, I could do it. So
Right.
basically, I started posting on YouTube in 2018.
Did you ever think like you would just like make it a career, or did you think like this is all I'll be doing?
Um, when I first started, I didn't think about money. I was just trying to put my work out there and just,
Mm.
trying to do something that I really enjoyed doing, basically. But when the money started coming in, I was like, I mean, you might as well get paid for, doing something that you enjoy. Why not? Everybody else is.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't really feel like work when you enjoy
right,
what you're doing.
exactly.
Do you feel like it's difficult to making genuine friends now that you're a public figure on social media?
Yes and no. I feel like it's easy to make. I feel like it's easy to make friends, but it's hard to find, I guess, a
Genuine
genuine
friend.
friendship.
So would you say that they're more like acquaintances?
Basically,
Yeah, we know who each other is, we respect each other, and we just keep it moving.
and
And
keep it moving.
when did you become comfortable embracing like your sexuality, and what was that journey like for you?
It's layers to this. You said, when
Okay,
did I become comfortable?
embracing your sexuality, like when you was just like, I'm out. I don't give a damn. Can I say that?
Basically.
Yeah, it's like who accepted or not. Like when did you feel like today's the day?
Well, I never actually had a coming out story.
Okay.
I never set my parents down. I never set my friends down. I never set you down.
No,
Have I ever told you I was gay?
no,
Like
and I
ever?
and then no, no.
And
I feel like I knew once you we started going to the clubs and stuff like that.
mm,
I knew, but like no, I just didn't know. Like it was like a verbal conversation.
yeah, and it was never the only person I ever actually verbally came out to was Reese. Of course, he's gay too. Hey,
Right.
Reese, what's tea? Um, but we actually came out together at the same time, to each other. But I never actually came out to no one. I remember my mom asked me, was I gay? And I denied it. And that was because my messy uncle basically told her that I had a boyfriend who was
Hmm.
DZ at the time.
I
Shout out to
remember
DZ. Hey,
DZ.
DZ. I love DZ. He's a
Yeah.
key.
Yes.
But, but yeah, so my messy uncle told my mama that basically I had a boyfriend. And then
Wow.
she asked me, and I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. Like, just denying, being delusional.
Yeah.
And,
You just brought back so many memories.
yeah, and so that whole situation kind of like just kind of faded away. But I think my mom always knew.
Hmm.
And then for like the longest time, I was kind of like hard on myself that I didn't come out to people. But then like the older I get, because I always thought about it, like I
Right.
never came out to nobody. But the older I get, it wasn't nobody business. No shade.
Right.
Who I sleep with is literally nobody business.
Correct.
And I feel like my parents, I feel like parents know their kids anyway. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I mean, my mom, we always been close, so of course she already knew the tea. She probably would just wait for me to tell her, even though I never told her. And my father, he knew, so everybody knew.
It's like it was something that didn't need to be said. It's just like they just knew.
Yeah, and I had girlfriends. I tried to, cover the fact that I was gay.
Mhm.
In middle school and was it high school too? I can't remember, but I had, I was playing the little, the DL boyfriend,
Okay.
and I had girlfriends. They was cute too. They was cute girls. I had cute girlfriends, but I never wanted them sexually.
Got you.
I just wanted to be their friend,
Okay.
basically.
I know. So do you I have so you don't feel like you've been with a woman at all ever?
No, mm-mm, absolutely not, and never will. Like when I see women, like I could look at a woman and be like, she's beautiful, like she's sexy, and you know, give her her tens, but I could not get hard for a woman. It's physically impossible for me to get hard for a woman. Like a cat will just not get me up.
Okay.
Now some balls.
So,
A
let's
ball.
tea about it.
Okay. Like a
Look,
ball. Not it don't even gotta be two. Just a ball.
this one. You got a little disability coming.
but yeah, I never been with a woman. It will never happen. It's physically impossible.
Okay,
Basically,
physically and mentally,
basically.
because that's just. I get it though. Like
Mm-hmm.
you are who you are, and
Mm-hmm.
you definitely embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
And but you don't. You know, I don't feel like you need to tell anyone anything. As far as that, like
Mm-hmm. I have kissed a girl before.
okay.
It was Kendra. Shout out to Kendra. Hey, Kendra
Oh,
girl.
I miss
Yeah,
Kendra.
that was way, 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 way back in the day, and I forgot what was the reason. Why, we used to do so much crazy stuff back in the
Yes,
day.
we had a lot of crazy rides.
Yeah, and so me and her we kissed, and that was it. And I used to see her naked all the time, but
It's just there's no
it was just
desire there.
titties and cat everywhere, and it was just
And she's so free spirited, like
hmm
she don't care.
I haven't talked to. Have you talked to her
I
recently?
haven't. I have not
Oh.
actually. So shout out to Kendra. When do you feel as though that I'm gonna wear a wig today or I'm gonna wear my cut today? Like when is it like
So basically, it just kind of all depends on how I wake up feeling.
mm,
Some days I'm more feminine, and some days I'm more masculine. It just kind of all depends on what I'm feeling like.
and what you
It
got going on
what
as
I
far
got
as
going on. It also depends on if I'm working, because 9 times out of 10, when you see me with hair on, I'm working. I'm making money. Even if I say one day I just want to put a wig on today,
mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, by the end of the day, I'm gonna make some type of content. I'm gonna email the brand from that wig and be like, "Look, I created this. Y'all want to buy it?" So I'm gonna make money wearing it. Like no tea, no shade, but it just kind of all depends. Like some days I just feel more feminine, and I just want to get up and put a wig on, a crop top, and some skinny jeans.
You versatile.
Yeah, so you never know.
So do you
You
think like your social media following has like a misconception in any way?
I feel like people like to create their own narratives.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and I say this a lot. I feel like they like to sexualize my videos because if I'm
Mm.
posting a wig video, why are we talking about me having sex or engaging with a heterosexual man? How,
Like, are you here to buy the wig for your wife? Like, what are you?
how are we
Why are you
even?
here?
Why do y'all be so focused on these men? Like, I
I see the comments like when you sometimes like they're harsh. Like, how do you like deal
how do I
with that?
how do
Like,
I deal with them?
yes, being. I mean, like you have to have some really thick skin with some of the comments that people just come up there and just say like whatever they want. Like, but if they see you in person, they wouldn't even say nothing to you. You know what I'm saying?
The way I deal with it is that I don't deal with it. How you create this whole narrative for me when you don't know nothing about me?
Right.
I don't even. I used to be one of the gays who used to get online and and pop my shit and tell my business, and not all my business, but tell my teas.
Mhm.
But I haven't did that in so long. So just like, girl, like, where are y'all getting these narratives and stories from that I'm out here tricking men?
Right.
Like, where does that come
Cuz you
from?
have videos up of you like without wigs as well. So like
90% of my videos, I'm installing a wig from start to finish.
right.
No makeup to makeup. So my page is Call Me Tae,
Yeah.
Dante Muse. Like, what?
So no, it's not a trick. Like they just I guess you said like want something to
Fr-
say.
from you, when you see comments when they say that, like, why do you think they say that?
Well, first off, I get very defensive and I really feel like I want to come to your defense so fast. So, but I think they say it because like you said, there's something that they can say, and it's something probably in their sexuality that they're uncomfortable with coming out with. Because a real man is not gonna like a real man, like a guy that doesn't like men, they just only like women. Like, is that heterosexual? I feel like they're not gonna get up there and say anything. You know,
Mm,
they know they're secure with who they are, so they're not gonna say nothing, and they can be around men that are gay
mm.
and not feel nothing. But then you have some people that don't understand, like they just don't get it. So it's like, you know, they just say they feel like they gotta say something.
Yeah, and I feel like to the whole tricking men, let me just say this. I've never had to trick a man a day in my life.
Okay.
Ever. What would be the
Clock it.
what would I benefit from that? That's what I want to know. Like when they say you tricking a man, what for what? Like what?
How are you tricking and you got it though? Like I don't.
like
I think
I just
like
don't understand. Like what how does that benefit me?
it doesn't because like it's a lot of like violence, hate crimes against gay people in general, not just like gay men, gay women too. So it's like it's like it just puts a stigma, I feel like, on people to try to bring other people to come look at this, like, yeah, like you
Mhm.
see what this has got going on. And I think when you start off like as a guy, or as your regular self, and it is just like you just transform, I think maybe their perception is like, oh, you trick, like, when you see you, it's like you're tricking me, like you trying to look like a woman. So you like really tricked them because you really beautiful either way.
Thank
So it's
you.
like, dang, like, dude, I think they want you. Hey, I really do.
But the whole thing is like there's plenty of guys who wear makeup and hair.
Mhm.
There's plenty of guys. Tyler Perry is one of them.
Right.
Martin has done it
Mhm.
several times,
A
actually.
lot of actors have.
Yeah, and I know people will probably say, oh, that's their job. They doing it for entertainment.
Okay.
I'm getting paid to do it too. Like
So
no
what's the
shade. So
difference?
what's the difference?
It's no
And I feel
difference.
like if I look like Noxzema Jackson, I don't know if you know who that is, but that's Wesley Snipes. He was in drag on this movie called Think So On Food. His name was Noxzema Jackson, and
Mhm.
I feel like if I look like Wesley Snipes in drag and they had something to laugh at, I don't think they would be saying, "Oh, you out here trying to trick me." Yeah,
Right.
I would be a ha ha and a kiki,
Right.
So
But you really be killing the looks, like that's like, that's how you make your money. That's your livelihood. And I don't think people are seeing it that way either. There's been a lot of like conversations about relationships between gay men and black women, or women in general. Why do you think that sometimes tension that like there's sometimes tension between
I
that topic?
I just feel like people on both sides need to start taking accountability, and
Mhm.
I feel like everybody's feelings are valid. On top of that, I feel like every experience is different. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So if he tell you that he been dealing with, homophobic women, you can't tell him that he haven't. You know what I'm
got you.
saying? If she tell you that the gays are just coming at her for no reason, you can't tell her that that didn't happen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Me personally, obviously I'm surrounded by black women all the time. My sisters are black women. I never had or been around homophobic black women to my, I'm pretty sure that I have, but as far as like my circle and the people that I keep around me,
Mhm.
I don't be around, you know,
People that
homophobic.
has those tendencies to say little slick comments or
Yeah,
try
and
to make you feel like make it like a
like
joke.
yeah, like less than, and
Mhm.
and that's real life. Now, if I was to take my internet life and bring it to my real life, then I'll be like, oh yeah, they be saying all that homophobic shit up under my content, but that's the internet is not a real place. People are going to talk shit. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And what I focus on is the people that I surround myself with, and that's black women, my sisters, my mom,
Mhm.
and going and growing up and being in school and being gay. I was surrounded by black young women,
Mhm.
you know, and so I always been around black women.
So you're basically saying it's not that some um people are being disrespected on both sides. It's the fact that it depends on who you're dealing with. Like,
Yeah, I just feel like everybody experience is different, and I feel like everybody's feelings are valid. And I
yeah.
feel like people need to stop saying, oh, that didn't happen or that's not the case or who does that because you
Mm.
don't live his life, you don't live her life. So I feel
Right.
like, you know, two things could be right.
It's all about perception.
It's all about perception, and people really need to have an open mind when having these conversations. You can't have a conversation like this and be closed minded, and I
Right.
feel like that's where a lot of the static comes from.
There was a lot of debate surrounding like download men. What are your thoughts on dating or dealing with a man who identifies as DL?
I feel like now I'm shit. You might as well call me DL. Like no shade. Like I feel like being okay. So my perception of DL has changed a lot.
So how was your perception before and how is it now?
My perception before, I used to be like, they might as well come out, they should come out. Everybody should come out. Everybody should be happy. I
Mhm.
want the world to accept us, like, but now it's just like, where is the safe space to come out? Where
Mm.
is it? I don't see it because people are, it's still a ha ha and a hee hee. They
Mhm.
still use, being gay as the butt of a joke.
Right.
Because let's be real, sassy means gay, zesty means gay,
Mm.
punk, all of that. So um and I feel like every little thing that black men do is like under a microscope. You know what I'm saying? The
Like
smallest thing they
is you
the
is
yeah, the
you
smallest thing they do, oh, he's sassy.
Mhm.
And
So it's like a label, like people just like to put labels on people, you think?
I mean, yeah, and I feel like I don't know. I guess you could say that. People, they try to label someone and try to belittle someone and talk down on someone.
So what are your thoughts now? Like do you feel as though now you don't feel like that people should come out
I feel
or they
like
come out
I'm
when
not
they
gonna
feel ready?
I'm not gonna say they shouldn't come out. I feel like what I okay, I'm not gonna say that they shouldn't come out, but what I'm gonna say is the only person that should know your sexuality is the person that
You're dealing with.
you're dealing with. It don't have to be a grand announcement. You don't have to make a Facebook post. Your
Okay.
family do not have to know.
Right. So do you let me ask you this question. Do you feel like because it's no safe space and if a person does have to come out or they're made to come out that people they're so embarrassed that they may commit suicide, or like, do you feel like it's like a something that happens when they're made to come out, and they have to feel embarrassed
it,
about what they decide to do in the bedroom?
it's a dangerous it's a very dangerous game when someone when you say made to come out, that's like you saying like
Like,
exposed
yes,
basically.
like when I think I seen a clip where a female exposed her boyfriend, and like he killed her and then he killed himself. I have to go back and kind of look at
It
it, but
it's
it kind of went viral a little bit, and
it's
it
a
was just like,
it's a very dangerous game because if you expose someone, they could potentially hurt you, they
mhm,
could potentially hurt themselves,
mhm,
and also the people around them could potentially hurt them just for being
a certain
gay.
type of way,
Yeah,
yeah,
because people, they will hurt you just because of your sexuality. So imagine you expose someone and they around all these hood niggas, you know what I'm saying, and they like, oh, this gay nigga, but what, and take his life,
right.
So you just never really know someone's story. You don't know what they're going through, and like what it like.
And their reason for even being gay, or if it even
Yeah,
is,
and
because I feel like sometimes it's not a reason and sometimes it is a reason. Sometimes you just, that's how you identify and it's just natural. But then I feel
mhm,
like some people have maybe been sexually assaulted, and then they just, they just go with what they were taught as kids.
mhm,
So I feel as though it's a, you don't know what they, like you said, been through.
mhm.
So
I never really understood the exposing culture.
mm,
I don't understand what people get out of it. It's definitely not a game. I know, like when I was younger, like when I said when my messy uncle told my mom that I was gay, like I was
mm,
like that. I was devastated. Like
mm.
people don't understand how they can play on someone mentally,
Right.
and
And you
me
weren't ready for
I
that.
wasn't ready for that, and that just made me just didn't want to really be around nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That just made me put a wall up. Now I don't want to be around nobody. Now I don't want to talk around nobody. I
Right.
don't want to walk around nobody because they
Right.
might say, "Oh, you switch a little too." You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
people don't understand like the mental games
They play a part in.
that plays. So I don't really understand the whole exposing culture. I never exposed anyone. I have threatened to expose someone. He
Mhm.
deserved it.
Right.
I was in my young 20s. I was messing with his trade, and he stole my phone.
Okay.
And basically, I was in the bathroom, and usually he tell me, because we used to see each other often.
Mhm.
So this is somebody that I thought that I could trust.
Right.
And I was in the bathroom, and I remember when he was about to leave. Usually he give me like a hug and stuff like before he about to leave.
But
I
he
was in the
didn't.
bathroom. He was like, "Oh, I'm about to leave." Like I just heard him, and then the door shut, and then he was gone like quick. So I'm looking around like,
Where's my phone?
"Where's my phone? Like, what's T?" So basically, I ended up. I think I had like a tablet or something, and I ended up messaging him off of my tablet. I think it was probably like on Facebook or something. But he paid my messages, so then I had to download like one of those free phone apps or whatever.
Mhm.
And then I was calling my phone just to make sure that I didn't misplace it.
And you weren't tripping.
And then the phone turned off completely, and I was like, oh, so that's what we giving. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So
You was pissed.
I was pissed. Boots. Okay. And
You would have
so
said anything. You needed your phone. I
I was
get
pissed
that.
boots. And so
Somebody
basically
grabbed my phone out my hand today. It's like, I don't know what it is about that phone, but don't touch my
right.
phone.
Right. So basically what I did was 'cause he used to send me a lot of pictures and videos and stuff like on Facebook and online and stuff.
Mhm.
So I had to go through his friends and people that he tagged in the pictures.
Mhm.
I basically was like, tell to bring me my phone, or y'all gonna get, and it was like a screenshot of videos, or y'all gonna get these videos,
Mhm.
basically.
Did you get your phone back?
Of course, I got my phone back. immediately.
Like, give it over, hand it over, you thief.
Oh, I thought it was my phone. I grabbed it too quick, and you hit up my. Of course I did.
Mm.
How else was I gonna reach you? I didn't have a phone.
And you was not paying attention to none of the messages before.
You paid me dust.
Okay.
This is another gag. I just recently seen him, and you would never guess where.
Where?
I'm not gonna say if it was a movie or a show, but it was in a Tyler Perry film.
As a
Ah,
gay man or
no,
heterosexual?
he wasn't.
Okay. Oh, this is good. Let's see about it. Okay. So pronouns have become like a major topic in today's world. What pronouns do you personally use, and how do you feel about people who identify by they or them?
Um, my pronouns. I'm very old school. I'm a old school gay. If y'all don't know, um, I'm a very feminine gay boy.
Mm.
Um, so my pronouns will be he, him. However, around the gays and the girls, they will call me girl. I don't mind it. I know what I am. You know what I'm saying? Some people may call that gender fluid. Some people may call that what's the word? Androgynous.
Mhm.
There's so many different titles and so many different boxes and things that
I
people like
never
to fit
even
in.
knew it was so many. I don't
Yeah.
know them all. I sometimes I don't know. I'm a waitress and bartender, and it looked like a man, but I'm like, yes, sir,
Hmm.
and he's like, I'm a woman.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. He said, no, but he didn't take offense because he looked like a man,
She
but
took.
she didn't. See, I get confused. I just got confused, but she didn't take offense, but because her voice was deep and she looked like a man, I just was like, sir, I didn't mean nothing by it. And then sometimes on like when I'm on calls and I'm
Hmm.
talking to clients and you just never know when you say yes ma'am or yes sir, like you
Hmm.
just don't know. It might be someone who's like, the opposite of what you said. So
Yeah, I just think that when people see me like dressed up like this, usually they'll say she or they'll say like girl or whatever.
okay.
Um, I don't really correct them because I feel like they just trying to be respectful and I don't get offended. And I think that's why like a lot of the trolls in my comments, they be trying to find out what buttons are really like gonna piss me off.
Mhm.
So they be calling me a man, but I'm like, I know what I am. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's not a read to me. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So it's just like, why do you want me to argue that? Like, how was that a dig or a read? Like, bitch, I stand up to piss. Like, what are we
Yeah.
saying?
So EJ Johnson recently said he prefers dating straight men, and that sparked a lot of conversation online. What was your reaction to those comments, and do you think some gay men romanticize like the idea of dating straight men?
What is a street man though?
That's
Like,
what he said. Like,
okay, let me break this down. Okay, let's talk about EJ Johnson.
okay, who is EJ Johnson?
That's Magic Johnson's son.
Okay,
And he be real film and with heels and hair slicked to the side
I have seen that
and
online.
shoulder pads and cinch waist. So and he like 6'7" or something like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, so he said that he date straight Ben and like the world was kind of gagging at what he was saying, and I was kind of gagging at what he was saying, but not really what he said. If me and EJ was having a conversation
Mhm.
and he said that to me, I would know exactly what he's talking about.
Okay.
But he got on that people couch or chair wherever he was at and told the world that he, because I think that's his pronouns, date straight men or whatever the case may be. That doesn't. That's not going to click with
A lot of
A lot of
people.
people. That doesn't make
But
sense.
when you're saying it, the only thing that I could think of is that he wants to turn men out or something. Like he wants to be the first.
No,
That's not even that. Okay.
that's not even what he means. What EJ mean and what he should have said was he date bisexual men, meaning that the men that he sleep with also sleeps with women and they like female presenting, feminine presenting um figures,
Okay.
energy, you know,
Got you.
woman, if you will.
And we pretty much touched about how you handle criticism, negative comments, or people misunderstanding who you are. So, is there anything else you want to like elaborate back from that?
I do want to say this is when I respond to someone, a lot of the times people say don't respond, you above that, you
Mm-hmm.
know, pay it. But people need to understand that I pay a whole lot of comments. If I choose to read someone, that's just what it is. It's
Right.
nothing more, it's nothing less. And usually when I read people online, it's for kiki and entertainment purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, I'm getting paid for that post that I made. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not that I'm just, oh, evil behind, you know what I'm saying? Like just
No,
they done
I
piss
don't
me off.
never. You're defending
It,
yourself and you're
it just,
showing, you're bringing light to the
yeah.
situation,
And
but also getting paid for
yeah.
it.
And sometimes I like to show people how pressed a bitch can be in my comments. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people need to be made an example of. Now, I also feel like some of the people who be saying, why you responding to them like you shouldn't respond? I feel like some of y'all, not all of y'all, are used to bitches playing in their face and they not doing absolutely nothing
Mm-hmm.
about it. You know?
I don't. I'm not really cool with bitches playing in my face too
Yeah,
much, and I'm
exactly.
very like sometimes I'm very vocal on social media, and people be like, "Oh well, who pissed her off today? She
Hmm.
just was, doing business yesterday, but today she's on it because it's like you could just get tired
Yeah.
of like I mean." Not that I care, cause like I don't have like a huge social media presence, so it's not even that um I care if anybody sees it. It's more so it's principle. Like if I feel like you deserve it, I feel like I'm going to I shed light on what I feel like shedding light on,
Hmm.
and then the next day I'm moving on and back to business and I'm back promoting
Hmm.
whatever I was promoting. So
A lot of people, they will judge you for your reaction to disrespect, but
mhm.
they don't want to look at what caused that reaction.
Yeah.
And I've seen people sometimes, because sometimes I do actually go inside of the comments and I'll be going back and forth with people, and
Mhm.
people are, oh my god, I can't believe you said it. Why would you say that? Or well, you shouldn't have said like, but you didn't
Yeah.
see what
They
you did.
did or said.
And
No, they don't see it. They just like the just I don't
and
know.
this is the thing, like if you're gonna read me or come for me, I need you to take it to hell, like
Please
all the way,
show me a good
because
time.
I'm not, I don't think that I'm going to come at you nicely, because
Yeah.
I love a good read and a good key.
Mm,
So if you're gonna read me, no shade.
please don't come small.
Yeah, because I don't like backhanded slick shit, and
Hmm.
then when I give a 1-2 and it's
You trying to report my whole
yeah, it's the
page?
performative victim. I can't believe you said that. Why can't you believe it?
Believe it.
Okay.
Believe it.
Clock it. All right, y'all. That wraps up Call Me Tay. Let's tea about
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Bye,
See y'all.
y'all.